Hello friends, my name is Hemanto Kumar Pathak, Assistant Professor of Retail Management. Today we are going to study about human resource management functions. So in this module of human resource management functions, before going into detail, we must have the basic understanding of human resource management. So please watch the module on human resource management basics and managerial functions. The objective of this module is to study human resource management functions. The contents of this module on human resource management functions are learning outcome, functions, and summary. So after studying this module, you should be able to understand the human resource management functions and understand the role and duties of a human resource manager in any organization. In any organization, individuals in the position of human resource manager, also referred to as HR, are responsible for human resource management affairs of that organization. HR basically performs the human resource management functions. In many organizations, the designation name may be different, or there may be no formal position of HR. Even in such cases, there is relevance of human resource management, and these functions are performed by the individual in charge of that particular office. For example, the store manager may perform the HR functions in a retail hypermarket or shopping mall in absence of the formal position of human resource manager. Similarly, in a college or educational institution, the principal or the instance of that particular institution performs the functions of human resource management. The functions of human resource manager, that is the human resource management functions, may be broadly classified into two categories: managerial functions and the operative functions. The human resource manager, as head of the human resource department, needs to perform both managerial and operative functions of management. The managerial functions are generally in nature. The basic managerial functions are planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. To know details about these managerial functions, please watch the module on managerial functions. The operative functions are specific to the functional role of managers. In this case, the functional role of human resource manager is human resource management. So the basic operative functions of a human resource manager are employment, human resource development, compensation, integration, maintenance, advisory functions, and emerging functions. The primary operative function of an HR manager is employment. Employment is primarily concerned with recruiting employees with right qualification, skills, and experience. The human resource manager is responsible for hiring the right people in the right place at the right time in the organization to achieve organizational objectives. Components of employment operative function of human resource manager are job analysis, selection, placement, orientation, etc. Job analysis is the process of analyzing the specific responsibilities of a job. It involves preparation of job description, job specification, job requirements, employee specification, etc. HRP or human resource planning or manpower planning is the process of ensuring a steady flow of quality human resources in the organization at all types to achieve organizational goals. This basic function is carried by forecasting the human resource requirements of the organization by estimation of present and future requirements and calculating the net human requirement based on present status of human resources in the organization. If there is shortage on assessment, the human resource manager prepares a action program based on human resource planning to recruit additional human resources or employees from outside the organization through the recruitment process. Recruitment is the process uh, for searching prospective employees for the organization and stimulate them to apply for the jobs through advertisements in print media or job portals. In the selection process, the HR manager and his team ascertains the qualification, skills, knowledge with regard to his suitability for the job position in which job position advertised for recruitment. So after selection in the placement process, the human resource manager basically matches the employee specification with job requirements. And this includes after initial placement, uh, conducting follow-up study in order to determine if the placement is right or not. And if not, adjustment is made as required. And last point, orientation is the process of molding the new employee into the organizational culture by making him or her aware with the company vision, that is organizational vision, company policies, philosophy, etc. The second operative function of human resource manager is human resource development. Human resource development includes the activities initiated to increase the skill and performance of the employees in their job performance. The first step in this regard is performance appraisal of employees. So after performance appraisal, if suitable areas are identified where improvement is required, that is the areas where training is important, then the human resource manager organize seminars, workshops, or management development programs to train the employees to improve their skills. Human resource development initiatives also include career planning and development programs, that is to groom the employees, to groom the future leaders of the organization from a very nascent stage. The third operative function of human resource manager is designing appropriate compensation packages for the employees. The employees need to be compensated for their contributions to organizational development as well as for the time they are devoting for the organization. This function involves fair remuneration to the employees, discrimination with regards to the background or other factors of the employees, It also involves job evaluation, that is, determining the value of jobs in different designations or categories, and design the compensation package accordingly. Wage and salary administration involves designing a suitable wage and salary program for the employees based on different factors, such as the relative worth of the job, as well as taking inflation or other factors to maintain the standard of living. In addition to regular payment of salary and wages, the human resource manager also needs to design suitable incentive payment schemes to motivate the employees to achieve their work or targets. In accordance to the Payment of Bonus Act 1965, the human resource manager also needs to devote himself in payment of statutory bonus to the employees, and this this payment of bonus at appropriate time is very important, otherwise it may uh, create grievance among the employees. Such situations regarding conflict between management and the employees is often seen in the tea gardens of Assam prior to Durga Puja celebrations or Bihu or in any other form of festivities. So the human resource manager need to focus on payment of statutory bonus. The human resource manager is also responsible for initiating suitable welfare measures for the employees. He needs to initiate social security measures or implement them uh, for social security of their employees as notified by the government or lawmaking bodies from time to time. So in many organizations, human resource manager is also known as welfare manager. The human resource manager need to give specific focus on integration of individual and organizational interests. That is, there must be a balance between the individual aspirations of the employees and organizational interest. If there is conflict between the employee aspirations and organizational objectives, the employee may feel dissatisfied and may leave the organization. Uh, so, to retain the employees uh, from from resigning, from reducing the attrition rate, the human resource manager must look for employee grievances and sort out them at the earliest. Next operative function, maintenance, aims at maintaining good working conditions for the employees. The human resource manager must initiate steps for the physical well-being as well as the mental well-being of the employees. There must be suitable safety systems in the employee's workplace, as well as the human resource manager need to initiate health and welfare schemes for sustaining and improving the work conditions. Safety system may include uh, fire alarm system, then there should be provisions for pure drinking water, etc. The advisory functions of human resource manager involves advising the top management in matters of policy formulation, guidelines uh, uh, for the human resource of the organization, He also need to advise the top management in matters related to strategic decisions. The human resource manager also needs to play a very important role in maintaining a healthy industrial relations between the management uh, and the workers. So he must study the relation and relation among the trade unions with the management as the grievance of the trade union. He also need to participate in collective bargaining process, etc. Continuous technological development and research in human resource field is making the job of human resource manager exciting. These uh, developments and research is leading to new emerging functions, such as development of new techniques of human resource management uh, in areas of human resource audit, human resource accounting, human resource information system, then and keeping record of employees, that is their service records. So with time, new emerging functions are coming up, and the human resource manager need to uh, make himself aware of these trends, recent trends in human resource management for effective functioning as an human resource manager. So here is a basic summary of what we have studied in this module. The position of human resource manager is very important in any organization. Even in the absence of an formal human resource manager position, the officer in search generally performs the human resource management functions. The human resource management functions can be broadly categorized into managerial functions and operative functions, and the operative functions are specific to this role of human resource manager. As I've said, the basic managerial functions are planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. And the operative functions of human resource manager are employment, human resource development, compensation, integration, maintenance, advisory functions, and emerging functions. Thank you.